This podcast, just expect us to sit here, converse about real things, real topics.
A lot of stuff.
What's going on in the world? A lot of shit is already going on in this world, as you may know. So, Steeze, tell the people about yourself, man.
Hey, man. I don't really know what I want them to know about me, bro. I ain't really.
Oh, you an incognito ass nigga. This nigga's dark.
I mean, I'm just here to talk my shit, basically. Y'all don't really need to know too much about me, for real.
Okay. He's one of them, y'all. He is one of them. It's niggas like you, man. I just don't understand. I really don't.
Just in case, man. I might say some shit. Niggas try to cancel me. They gonna find my shit.
That's a fact. I no lie. I'm definitely gonna say some shit that will get you canceled. But
yeah, bro, I'm not.
If you hear me out, because I look at shit from all aspects.
Yeah.
Once I get done with it, you listen to the whole thing.
Shit gonna make sense.
Yeah, you'll feel me. But if you listen to 15, 20 seconds, you gonna be like, when I clickbait you niggas on Twitter, y'all gonna be like, God damn, I hate you. But just hear me out. Y'all gotta hear this shit. No cap.
When we get the topics we gonna talk about, we can really just ask Twitter what they want to hear.
Right. Whatever the fuck is popping.
What they trying to see. We'll take that shit into consideration.
Okay, this is somewhat of an old topic, but you was actually there on the front line a couple weeks ago with the protests and the Black Lives Matter.
For sure.
Kind of give your take, for one, on what it was like being out there protesting. A black man in Mississippi in 2020. How did you feel?
Bro, that shit was dope. I seen it was like you know, you see on TV everybody with the rioting and all that
the looting and shit. Yeah,
it wasn't nothing like that. Not saying, cause me, I don't feel like that shit really just wrong necessarily. Like
looting.
Yeah, I honestly don't feel like that shit wrong. Oh, shit.
Do you know who really doing that shit though?
What?
Like, it's really a lot of white people that start
I'm saying,
that shit.
That's a fact.
Just them fucking anarchists and shit like that. Like, they go crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I
call them moochers.
Yeah, for sure.
They mooching.
Man, it's all like that's some dark schemey type shit. But continue on, like, with the movement. Man.
Yeah, man, that shit was dope, bro. It was like when we got there, it was already a big line. We just hopped out in there. We was just talking our shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't no problems. 12 wasn't out there at all. Shit, I think I seen some firefighters like, right on.
I think Mississippi, surprisingly, kept they police from getting involved.
Yeah.
Because I look at it, you know, what you seeing stuff going viral on Twitter. Once the police show up, you might want to get your ass out of there, because that's when hell break loose. Because
they really be the ones inciting.
Yeah, they incite the riots for sure. They incite the riots for sure.
For sure. And that shit was dope though.
It's dope that Mississippi could do it. I couldn't go because I actually had to work that day, being oppressed by the white man yet again.
And then I think it was like three or four people our age that started it. They started the whole.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that we actually went to school, and that's dope to see. Like the Clinton area for sure. Like, I'm really glad that people, like a lot of people from Clinton, is doing stuff, because I want to see Clinton be put on the map, you know, for our own. Like, I don't like I have no problems with Jackson with that, but I don't want to say I'm from Jackson. I'm from Clinton. I went to school all my life in Clinton. I'm from Clinton. I would never false claim a city.
And there's plenty of people from Clinton that say fuck Clinton.
They do that.
They went to Clinton their whole life, bro. That shit lame.
And it's not really even about Clinton. I really could give a fuck about Clinton, but it's still where I'm from.
Yeah, it's where you're from.
Because I'm from here. It's like you know, you can talk about your mama and daddy however the fuck you want. Yeah. I say something about your mama and daddy, you gonna get offended. You know what I'm saying?
Problem.
Exactly. So I feel the same way about Clinton, and I feel the same way about Mississippi, which is why, bringing up that Black Lives Matter, you know, I think it was just last week, a lot of people been talking about, how can black people live in Mississippi and stuff like that.
Man,
which
I was like,
by far the dumbest shit. Like,
come on,
what are you even talking about?
What is we saying right now?
Black people live in, like, they're saying, how can a black person live in North Dakota? Like,
nigga,
it
that's
just happens.
America, period, bro. Because I think I had said, I was like, they expect when you cross that motherfucking Mississippi state line
that you finna get hung or some shit.
Exactly, like you finna see a burning cross waiting on you or something, bro.
It's not like that.
That shit ain't like that. And to be honest, bro, I feel like people, somebody that's racist from Mississippi is gonna be like, they gonna tell you straight up.
Exactly.
Or they gonna let you know.
It ain't no in the closet racist.
Exactly.
This motherfucker.
Ain't no in the closet racist, bro. If they racist, they gonna let you know from the jump. And
right.
Honestly, I really,
the area we live in, we don't really deal with that because
exactly.
we like very like
Clinton is real.
Clinton is real fucking diverse.
Yeah.
That's the word. Clinton is very
not
diverse.
To say it ain't. It of course it's some in it. It's some here.
But it's some everywhere.
That's
like in the whole United States, the whole world. Like
that shit make no sense to me.
It's
and
some racism.
You know, it only be people saying shit like that ain't never been nowhere close to Mississippi.
Ain't never been here
ever, bro.
Ain't seen nothing but a headline because of course Mississippi got a bad rep. Was literally, I believe, the last state to even abolish slavery in the state of Mississippi. And I seen some shit. Mississippi did not abolish slavery until like 2013. Yeah.
I seen that.
But niggas didn't just have no slaves around here. It just was like the law hadn't changed for whatever reason. But that shit, like, people who just put a bad name on Mississippi, like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to live in Mississippi my whole life, but it's not due to racism. It's due to the fact that it's just not enough shit here to entertain me
at all.
So I want to venture out, and it's not a lot of people in Mississippi, so I feel like you have to go out and grow. But I've been seeing a lot of people finally, like Mississippi is coming like a talent-wise as far as athletes, celebrities, entertainers. It's really starting to take off, man. It's starting to pick up. People aren't because back in the day, it was a lot of people who from Mississippi, like motherfuckers like Oprah or Rick Ross or what. They don't even want to claim Mississippi.
Nigga, I didn't even know Rick Ross was from Mississippi.
Rick Ross is actually from, I believe, the Delta area like that.
Never heard him say nothing about Mississippi before.
Ever. You probably would never hear him say that. He has people down here though for sure. Whether or not he was born in Mississippi, I can't confirm, but he definitely has a lot of Mississippi ties, and he ain't never not once said shout out to the SIP. But I fuck with Rick Ross. Do your thing.
I fuck with Buffalo Wild Wings too. Somewhat.
Wingstop. That nigga said, I do fuck with Buffalo Wild Wings, man. Steeze ain't hit the blunt, y'all. He just tweaking. He just tweaking.
Shit, Wingstop's right too, though.
Yeah, I fuck with Wingstop on the right day. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't eat it too much, but when I do, it's straight. It's decent.
But with Mississippi, man, and then like, oh yeah, speaking of that, like, you feel like, because this was the thing going viral, people canceling. And I don't want to get into everybody who been canceled right now. We'll say that for another day.
Yeah,
because in about a week or two,
somebody gonna be getting canceled again, bro.
Yeah, and then the people who were supposed to be canceled are still rich and famous, so how are they ever really even canceled?
Yeah.
But as far as like fast food and these big chain companies who, is outright, like we know they owners is racist, like how you feel about that? Like, does that register in your mind when you hungry and about to get something to eat on your lunch break?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Any places you stopped going since you done learned about some racism?
Yeah, I stopped going to Wendy's, but that's in part because Wendy's is garbage.
Trash, yeah, like it's more about the Wendy's we have.
Then on top of that, you motherfucking Trump supporters, like,
for sure,
I can't rock with it. But
it's two deal breakers going on in there.
If we gonna keep it a buck, though, we gonna keep it a buck.
Talk to me.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. You still
pull up and still nibble a little bit, man. Okay. Pull up and still nibble a little bit. But it's so many, bro. It's like, shit. If you want to just for real, just not support none of the big chains that are Trump supporters, you damn near got to stop eating out.
Exactly. But my thing is this, that I feel like people are too headline driven. Because when it comes to these fast food places, yeah, the owners may be racist and Trump supporters, but think about the people that work in fast food. Everybody knows somebody who work in fast food.
That's a fact.
The owners of these companies are very racist, but your friend, your cousin, your brother, your sister needs that job. So if you stop going to that motherfucker and they say, hey, we ain't getting as many customers, and they end up firing your cousin, brother, sister, you gonna be mad about that.
That shit is
so
true.
I look at it more of like, you still gotta support the people that you know are working there, because it's not they fault that the owner of the business, because you gotta think, like, the owner is somewhere, I don't even know who the owner of Chick-fil-A is, but we all know about Chick-fil-A. They closed on Sunday. They're anti-gay, and
that's a fact.
It's a lot of things about them. But you still know it's people at Chick-fil-A that need that check. So if you stop going, Chick-fil-A or wherever, Wendy's, Taco Bell, if you really just stop going and your whatever relative lose their job, how would you feel about that? I'd be fucked up. Like, damn.
But I feel like, keep it a buck, bro. People ain't really
canceling it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of them just going with the hype.
They looking for the retweets.
For sure.
The faves on
for
Twitter,
sure.
Bro. They're not really canceling this stuff for real.
For sure. Do you feel like Twitter is really woke?
I mean, some people are, for real.
Definitely. Some people too woke for their own good. Like, some people need to go to sleep. They so damn woke.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Because there's no reason to be that fucking woke.
Okay, speaking of woke, I do got a topic. This J. Cole and No Name.
Yeah, that was my next topic.
J. Cole and No Name, bro.
I listen to Jermaine Cole.
For sure.
I forgot what he named the song.
For sure. Hold up. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah. What exactly did he name the song? And once
Snow on the Bluff.
Snow on the Bluff.
I don't like how he said, you think Snow on the Bluff was fake?
I thought that was confirmed. Like, I thought that was for sure, like, fake. Like,
was it? Yeah. I ain't know that. I thought that shit was like, I mean, of course it was exaggerated. But that shit,
it was exaggerated, and a lot of it was like
bullshit.
Some of it was like acting. They were acting in that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I ain't know that shit. Cause I seen that nigga Curtis Snow, he added J. Cole, like, come to the bluff. I'll show you.
Right. But that's kind of though a myth though. It's a myth. Like, a lot of people say it's fake. Like you said, I feel like it's more on that exaggerated side.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say it's just downright fake, because there's a lot of real things going on in there.
For sure.
But Snow on the Bluff, I felt like Jermaine put out a very beautiful song. Because, like I said, I look at everything from all aspects.
Yeah.
So, of course, people are going to go at, oh, he's attacking No Name. But I feel like it's just like what I was speaking about with woke Twitter. We are too quick to bash our people. And we don't understand that criticizing is not always the way. Like, some people, like what J. Cole was saying, some people only know what they've been taught. So you can't expect somebody to be straight up down for the cause if they don't know nothing about it.
Yo, but I mean,
if you listen to him, he admits that he feel like he is not doing enough.
For sure.
So he's saying, I feel like I have not been doing enough. I need to do better. I'm going to educate myself. And, you know, I'm going to give you the floor. Then I'm going to go back to it with the whole, like, as far as if I feel like they really beefing or not. Because I feel like I got to expose some things on that, too. But go ahead and tell me your take on the song.
See, because I looked at it that way. I mean, because I see it from both sides. Mm-hmm. Majority of people that was mad, it was a lot of black women mad at that
shit. For sure, because it looked like he attacking her more than anything.
Yeah, and they also feel like they've been, which they have. Mm-hmm. They feel like they've been uplifting the black man way more than the black man has been uplifting and helping them.
Oh yeah, I can't deny that. I cannot deny that.
I feel like that shit 100% true.
But I don't apply that with that song. That's true, but I don't apply it with the song.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like why they so mad is because they feel like No Name being a black woman, and J. Cole in a song saying that she should, instead of talking down on black people in general, whatever, or who don't know whatever, that she should teach them as kids. Black women looked at that and said, why we always gotta do shit that kind of way? Why they always gotta take the nice and subtle approach to shit? if they mad, why they can't voice it? They mad.
True.
Why they can't be angry and all this other shit? Cause I feel like, cause I understood that. Cause I'm like, I mean, if she getting taught, and from what I seen, she got a book club or whatever.
Yeah. She is doing some good things.
So I guess they saying if she doing all this and she picked up a book, why is it so hard for you
to pick up
a damn book? Especially you being a college, you having a college degree.
Yeah.
You could pick up a book the same way she could pick up a book.
But I feel like with J. Cole, with him being the status he is at, I feel like he also is not just speaking for himself. He's speaking for a vast majority of black people who are not educated at all. Really on this racism tip. There's some people who are literally walking around like they don't have a clue what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot of people that don't, for real.
Exactly, because that's not what they even involve their world on. It's not even what they focus on. Yeah. So I feel like he's speaking more from a broader perspective that you just need to really try to teach us, because not everybody is as sharp as you. So their first thing is not to pick up a book. Their first thing is to run to the block and sell some drugs, find a way to get on welfare, find a way to get a stimulus check, because we in poverty. We not always thinking about educating ourselves. Yeah. So I get that, no name, and it's great to educate yourself. I'm not trying to say do not educate yourself, but it's a lot of people who are not that, smart. Like, common sense is not so common.
I mean, they just simply need to be taught, huh?
Yeah, exactly, because it's just too many people that, if it went inside the history book that they had in school, if they even went to school,
and that
they don't know nothing about it.
Majority of this black shit ain't getting taught in no history book. Bro.
Exactly. So
ain't getting taught.
It's because it's you gotta think about how many people don't read anyway. I'm one person, I don't really read, but I have been looking at trying to get in the book club, and I would love to join No Names Book Club just to read it, and I want to review it and everything like that. But there's a lot of people who not finna read about these issues and these problems, and they too busy worried about their own problems before they worry about something as big as that. Even though we all should be worried about changing things for the greater good, because that's definitely something we need to do. And I feel like we've been making change a lot, but I want to say this. I feel like J. Cole's song was, like, with that initial verse coming out, I feel like he was putting down his initial reaction. Yeah. Because let's not forget, No Name had put out that tweet about, oh, y'all favorite artists are not speaking on these issues that they make so much music about.
We're going to talk about that next, too. We're going to talk about that next.
So it's like, I feel like he was saying, okay, I seen that, and I feel like you attacking me, so now I'm finna defend myself. But as the song goes on, he starts to kind of big her up, and he does, I feel like, start to uplift her. And he did it on Twitter the next day saying, hey, follow No Name. And I feel like saying how she been, being great in community. And I also feel like with this music world, it's a business thing. J. Cole dropped the song. It ain't no surprise No Name dropped the song too much a few days after. I feel like they have already had their conversations in private, probably before the song even came out. Yeah. So everything was already known and out in the open, and we say, hey, because at the end of the day, it's a business. I feel like some of it is very publicity driven, and they're going to get that check.
That's a fact.
These rappers are not dummies at all. A lot of this stuff, I feel like behind closed doors already be resolved. But hey, I'm finna put this music out, because at the end of the day, this is how my family eats. Yeah. And it's the same way her family eats and things like that. So I think they have already communicated with each other where it's no issues with them.
Because it wasn't like they saying the same. It's like they on the same team.
Exactly. But they looking at what is our approach to come together. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So what J. Cole is saying, hey,
we need to
yelling at me ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
You to talk to me nice. But she like, fuck that. I'm tired of talking nice. Exactly. I've been talking nice for how long?
Exactly. And I feel that.
Exactly.
That. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I couldn't get mad at that at all. I'm like, yeah, I feel that shit.
But I feel like still though, like patience is just something that we gotta have with each other. Because we have patience with each other. I feel like that's how we really gonna make change in our community and then be able to change this world. Because there's a lot of things that black people just need to fix. with how we talk to each other, how we, we need to lift each other up more. I feel like we don't do that a lot. And with this canceling and things like that, that's the problem I be having with this canceling. You taking food out of people's mouths and stuff like that. Now, if they downright cooning, some people do deserve to be canceled. Like, of course, B. Simone was a big, let's cancel her. I'm on the fence with it. Of course, I wasn't a B. Simone supporter to begin with.
That's a fact. But I that whole 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, that shit she was talking about. She done lost her fucking mind.
No.
What?
No. Bro, listen. Listening to what she was saying, bro,
I didn't take it that harsh, but still,
I'm like,
you got to be smarter with your word choice.
If it had somebody else with a bigger platform said that shit,
it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it wouldn't be.
You wouldn't take it that hard.
Oh no, of course not. I feel like really what happened to her, and I say she lost her marbles because it's timing is everything.
Yeah.
That was the worst clip to put out at that time because your ass was already canceled.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Now they didn't double cancel you. Like, you're on the hot seat.
What are you saying?
You're on the hot seat and you talk about I don't want no nigga with a 9 to 5. Even though realistically, what female really wants a dude or not, like you want to establish dude, whether it's a 9 to 5 or not.
Yeah.
So it's like you can have a 9 to 5.
But I did see what she was. I did feel what she was saying though. Because being an entrepreneur or some shit like that. I mean, I could see her not one. She wants somebody who do the same shit as her.
Yeah,
so
who be on her grind, and you make your own money, not somebody giving it to you because you clocked in all the time. I feel like what she really was saying, and she don't want nothing that's like too average. Like she out there getting it, you kind of need to be out there getting it, so you can be. You can know her lifestyle. Like I guess
people were just mad because
she already canceled, man.
Yeah,
like,
and then she was like, damn, what she say? Oh no, I guess they feel some type of way because they like, you just came up.
Right.
How you gonna knock somebody?
You talking so high and mighty like you ain't go through this struggle.
Kind of behind, like right behind you. Yeah. How you gonna talk down on them?
Which I mean,
I feel that shit.
She been working for so long. B. Simone, damn near, I believe, like 30 years old. Like which is not old. Don't get me wrong.
What's so old?
People need to stop looking at being 30 as like it's just the fucking end of the world. Yeah. But she been working for a while, and like you said, she just got to that level. So it's not like you could be so high and mighty. But people need to be realistic. Like everybody has standards, and you should have standards. If you don't have standards, that's the worst thing possible. I don't understand like why you would not have standards. Like you need to have some type of standard. What kind of dude you want or female you want. They need to have their thing going just like you have things going. Like you got to be on a certain type of level. I feel like to fuck with. For me, as a female, you need to be on a certain type of level. Like, you need to at least have a job or something. Like, I don't have the biggest standards in the world, but...
You just gotta have something going for yourself.
Exactly. More than anything. Like, just have something going for yourself.
Everybody feel like that. Well, what was it that we was finna talk about next? It was...
Was it when I was talking about J. Cole and No Name, the artist not speaking on...
Yes, bro. Yes. Cause that shit, it's like, once again, I get both sides of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause at first, when my initial thoughts, I was like, man, what did y'all talk? Like, does it really matter if they speak out or not? If they out here in the field for real, protesting, doing what they got to do, giving money,
like a J. Cole and a Kendrick Lamar type,
and fucking Kanye West ain't say a damn thing. But I heard
he protesting $2 million donations.
Exactly. But then I went back and I kind of broadened my view a little bit, and I'm like,
because you have to dealing with stuff like this.
Exactly.
There's so many spectrums.
Exactly. So I broadened my view, and I'm like, okay. Take a Kanye West or somebody like with 2-3 million followers. These folks,
somebody like for a sake of argument, somebody like a Travis Scott.
Yes.
Okay.
Devout stands, right?
Mm-hmm.
He go out there, he tell these folks, hey, go sign this petition, go out here and protest, Black Lives Matter,
Yo.
His stance, his people gonna see that, and they gonna ride.
He has a lot of white fans.
Exactly. They gonna ride for his ass
for sure.
So
ain't nobody gonna counsel Travis Scott.
Exactly.
Anything, it would be a better look for him.
But I mean, like, say, okay, him saying, oh, go sign this petition, 300,000 people go sign that petition like that. Versus him not saying it, that's 300,000 people. Maybe 50,000 of them see it some other way and they go sign it. That's right. 250,000 people that could have signed it that didn't even know about it because he ain't. Well, I ain't gonna say
he ain't speaking up on it. He ain't pushing it.
Exactly. And if you have multiple celebrities all saying that shit,
yeah,
they fans and all that, bro. That shit she gonna hit the fan.
But I like what you just said there, but I feel like this. It's kind of like with the lack of the education and things like that. Like, I can't tell you to go sign this petition if I'm not fully invested into it and educated about it.
For sure.
I feel like that plays a bigger position. Like, we sitting around, you know, we really be in tune to the media and things like that because that be really our only source of entertainment. These rich people, they living their lives going merry on. They get too many notifications to even know what the fuck going on sometimes. Not that they don't know what's going on with Black Lives Matter, but I feel like I wouldn't want somebody to just hop on the bandwagon of, hey, Black Lives Matter, if they don't really mean it. Because I feel like a lot of them would be saying, hey, Black Lives Matter, and they not even invested into what's really going on.
They're saying it just to say it.
Just to say it, and they know it'll probably put some more money in their pocket. So I feel like I do not have a problem with them if they have not spoken on it, just because I don't want it to seem like they on a bandwagon and they preaching something that they don't even practice. Yeah. So that's one way I'm looking at it. But I do feel like we were talking about with J. Cole and No Name, they should be educating themselves in this time to figure out what these petitions are about and to start pushing it.
Exactly.
But everybody not going to react the exact same way initially every time. Like, you have some people, they riders. Something happen to them, they ready to go get revenge, do things and like that. And a lot of people with this Black Lives Matter, they looking for revenge right now. You have some people who going to sit back, they going to think first. You got reactors, you got thinkers. They're going to think, then react. So I feel like it's a lot of thinkers, and people all want you to react a certain way, but everybody don't react to everything the exact same way. That's just not possible. We all different. We all unique. But we do need to be more focused on these issues, because now is the time more than any time that we can really actually make change and make these racist motherfuckers change these laws. Which is why I'm about to be registering to vote. I've never voted a day in my life, and see what they actually talking about. Don't just vote to vote. Be educated and vote.
Be educated for sure.
So Donald Trump, man.
I really don't even want to. It's like, I feel like I need to brush up on some of the shit that he done did recently, because I did see, man.
When is he not doing something?
Bruh, that's what I'm saying.
That nigga Donald tired.
That nigga, he nigga go to sleep, wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, I gotta change this shit. I gotta change this shit. I gotta go do something. I gotta go fuck America up some kind of way again. This shit crazy. He getting out of hand.
You feel like he fucking it up?
Man, he doing some bullshit. He doing some bullshit. Cause it's not, you gotta think, bro. Everything, like, majority of the shit that I've seen him do so far, I haven't seen nothing that just directly affected me. But
Same.
I have been seeing a lot of shit that he been doing that's been directly affecting like trans people, gay people, like that. Cause like
the greater good, immigration and things like that.
Shit like that. Cause I'm like with this ICE shit.
Oh, that ICE shit.
Man, they going crazy, bro. They going crazy. Kids disappearing, all this shit. And you know, I feel like all these rich folks, majority of them, they got their hands in some kind of sex ring or some shit like that, bro.
I agree.
They got their hand in, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
I'm not talking about that right now. I'm not trying to get kidnapped tonight.
We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But
that motherfucking human trafficking, they are
bro.
Getting money.
You seen that? You seen that little black book that Anonymous dropped?
Yeah. Like you gonna scroll down. Like
I'm
these people,
names.
people end up missing and things like that. They do. It's a wicked world. It is a very wicked world. I don't even know if this gonna make the podcast. I'm so scared talking about this. But it is a very wicked world. People got their hands because it brings in too much money. They listen, I feel like with rich people, they get money dirty and clean, just like the nigga on the street. Exactly. They get money dirty and clean. And the way they get their money, that money got blood on it. And I'm going to leave it at that. But Trump, I feel like with Trump is like this. I'm not so convinced, like, because I was just talking about the presidential election. To be honest, right now in November, it would just be so popular to say, hey, I'm not going to vote for Trump. But even though I'm most likely not going to vote for Trump, I do need to see what Joe Biden is on, because I feel like even as bad as Trump is, I feel like it could be worse. And I feel like it's really somebody that's out there worse than Trump. I know you like, Benny, why would you say that? But I feel like it's somebody realistically who is worse than Trump.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be somebody worse than that nigga. But Joe Biden not it.
I don't know.
Joe Biden I don't, bro.
Hey, look, now, we were just talking about Obama got some shit in he got some skeletons in that closet.
Every president.
And Joe Biden, that right-hand man.
Every president has skeletons in that closet, bro.
Man, Obama just put them skeletons in his closet.
Ain't no fucking president clean.
Oh, no. I feel like everybody up to that status is just so corrupt.
Exactly. To get there, you gotta do some shit. You gotta get some kind of blood on your hands.
Yeah, it's a lot of blood on.
Nobody leave innocent.
It's a lot of blood on these people's hands.
Shit, but shit, they be saying, I done seen them say, they think Joe Biden kind of like a pedophile.
Right, shit like that. Yeah, like, I mean, the same shit we mad at Trump about.
Trump the same nigga.
I'm saying we in a lose-lose situation. That's what I be feeling like. And with Trump, of course, Trump, before the COVID stuff, to Trump point, like, because he gonna beat his chest, he has stabilized the economy. But I feel like a lot of things that Obama did is what got this economy back into decent shape. Because I feel like when Obama came into office, it was a recession, 2008. But all that came from the bullshit Bush had did.
Exactly.
So Obama spent 8 years trying to clean this shit up, and
he got that shit,
and the results take some minutes. So now it's like, okay, when Trump come in, I ain't got to do nothing.
Of Obama labor.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't got to do nothing but put a few policies in here. Everybody got a job. Everybody getting this unemployment. Everybody getting stimulus checks. Like, he doing stuff like that. But a stimulus check ain't enough to make me vote for him. I don't want to make it sound like that. They're like I said, it's a lot that goes into this. And I feel like with Trump,
what'd he say? He put on Twitter, another stimulus check coming.
Yeah. He did, and he said it's gonna be generous, in his words, very generous.
I'm gonna generously still vote for Biden, though, my guy.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't mad at you. Like, definitely vote for Biden if he's the better candidate. And right now, I do think he is the better candidate.
100%, bro.
I do think he's the better candidate.
100%.
Like I said, he got a lot of bullshit going on. But I feel like even with the presidency, I think we would just be better off to not have somebody like Trump in office. More so because of his image. He like, I feel like what we was talking about, good God, what we was talking about with the corruptness, we need somebody who more discreet about their corruptness. Like, Trump gonna put that shit on Twitter all day, every day.
And that nigga is corrupt.
He's an asshole.
Man.
I think they all like that, but with Trump, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come to light. Like, some things need to stay in the dark. Like, I don't want to see that shit all day long. Like that. Like, what we talking about with Biden, he got this pedophile sex ring pass too. So it's like, but with Biden, he a lot more private, and I ain't gotta see that shit every day. I see everything Trump do. I see how evil this nigga is. A nigga being evil behind my back, I'ma take that risk. A nigga being out just up front in my face with it,
you gotta deal with that shit head on.
Yeah. But some people, is that not better to know that this nigga is corrupt and evil?
I mean,
do you want somebody?
It ain't even just that he corrupt and evil. It ain't even just it's just the shit that he do, bro. Yeah. Like putting people's lives in danger, letting them get discriminated against.
Too much, yeah.
Kicking people out the country, bro. Separating families and all this shit. Not saying Obama didn't separate families and shit too, but This nigga Trump is doing it on a whole nother scale.
Exactly.
It's like on a whole nother
He
level.
trying to large scale push.
And then you didn't hear too much about Obama doing this shit. This man Trump,
yeah, like I said, everything was more discreet and in the closet. Like we didn't know, like even if you was on this, we did not know you was on that.
Get out, man.
We really been rocking on this podcast,
nigga.
man.
What? Didn't even try to
get
the rocking and rolling, bro. That's how it be.
That's how it is.
That's how it be.
This was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking Trump, man.
We ain't even had no topics picked out. We just started
going off of what didn't already happen.
Yeah.
This is really like, what the fuck? 2020. Damn, I want to go back to 2019.
This is 2020. It's how 2020 is.
Yeah, man.
This shit
got
crazy, bro.
About 5 more months to go. Well, 6 more months, July through December.
I think, and then
sheesh.
Corona ain't nowhere near over. Second wave in here, they say.
Corona is here to stay. Corona is just, I feel like, well, I don't want to say it's just Corona, though. It's something we're going to have to deal with for the rest of our lifetime until.
And it's crazy because it's just in America.
Yeah, the thing about it, it's definitely some foul play going on with this coronavirus as far as how it's spreading.
Once again,
it's in something around here.
No, bro, this man Trump.
It's something around here.
This shit should have been, I ain't gonna say nipped in the bud, but could have been completely fucking contained, bro. It could have been completely contained, 100%.
How so?
Man, that's why I said before we talked about Trump, I should have did a little bit more research so I could have had my shit. Because I saw that, you know, America had just in case of a global crisis, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They got a team that's gonna work together to I guess kind of brainstorm and go with the move to do whatever they can to protect America. Basically, he disbanded the shit, stopped defunding them, basically.
Okay,
but funded a space program.
We got a space program again.
A fucking oh, what is it called? A space task force, my nigga.
Them aliens here though. We might need the motherfucking Power Rangers to go up there.
Nigga, a space task force, bro.
Yeah, that's some shit. I don't know. Trump be on some shit, man.
Like that's bullshit.
Trump scared of some aliens or something. He need to get off that pot.
That's
that
bullshit,
coke.
Bro.
Trump on coke, heroin or something.
Man, bro. Matter of fact,
that's crazy to me. I did not know about that. I feel like though with this COVID stuff, I feel like it's not something that you can run from at all, because when you look at the symptoms be like a common cold. Yeah. Now, when they get in your body, it do more than a common cold for sure. It definitely is a breed of its own. And I think the cases, though, never ever slowed down. Even when we was on quarantine and lockdown and stuff was closed.
They slowed down a little bit.
They
like,
slowed down.
Not in every state, but the way
they slowed down, but it was never a point where this shit was not moving. Like,
yeah, for sure.
But I think definitely though, since stuff is opened up, of course the cases was gonna skyrocket because you had people on lockdown for 2 months. They went and hit these beaches. They went and did different things. Yes, the cases was gonna skyrocket, but it's also a lot of people who have COVID. It does nothing to them. Not everybody is that lucky though. Because there's a lot of people that get the COVID and with these pre-existing, illnesses they got, and it's not a good mix. And it's definitely something that they do need to try to find a way to get a better grasp on, because it's really still too rapid and too high. Like it still grows too rapidly.
I did see on the news that I can't think of his name, like Doctor. It's like Dr.
Fauci.
Yeah. I seen that he said
talking about the vaccine is on the way.
Yeah. But he's maybe in the 2020.
I'm not a big vaccine guy, so I'm be honest with you. I don't get flu shots. I don't
get flu shots, but I had the flu like when I was like
before
13.
Yeah.
Some shit.
I've never had the flu. Never had the flu in my life. Like I said, I don't get flu shots. This vaccine and stuff, I have trust issues, so it's not even more so about trying to stay away from corona. It's just, what else are y'all finna do to me? Like, I'm more of one of them. Like I'm a conspiracy theorist, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
He is.
So
for sure.
I am a huge conspiracy guy, and y'all, it's gonna be on display in this podcast. Because listen, it be some dark shit going on around here, y'all. So with that whole vaccine and stuff like that, I'm not the type of person who runs out and does what everybody just wants to do because it's in the moment. Like when they open stuff back up, people ran to the beaches in Florida and Texas and everything. Shit like dumb. That's dumb. And them would be the same people who will run to go get that vaccine. They tell you, hey, this the coronavirus vaccine. You might get something worse from that fucking vaccine. It could just happen. Because everybody different. I don't know, like I said, and I don't know what's in this vaccine.
Yeah, because I did see them folks. They talking about they need African American people
exactly
for the vaccine.
Exactly.
Like,
because we the ones, for some odd reason, when we get the coronavirus, well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. With this coronavirus, black people getting it. Black people don't have up to par health care. We be under more stress. We have more underlying issues as far as diabetes, high blood pressure, everything like that, high cholesterol. So something like COVID attacks everything that's already wrong with us and amplifies it times like 100, and it gets us out of there.
Man, shit.
But I feel like if America was taking care of black people the way we should and getting all the diseases that we already have under control, we'd be in a better off place. If they really just, because there's too much stuff out here that you can get sick from and die. Like, they need to clean this shit up. Like, COVID ain't really do nothing but make people do what they supposed to be doing. Like, I go to Planet Fitness now, they cleaning around the clock. It's a fucking gym where they sweating and shit like that. You can't expect people to always be spraying and cleaning up behind themselves. Y'all should have been doing that.
A fact.
These fast food restaurants and whatever, y'all should have been wearing masks and gloves. You touching over people's food, breathing over people's food. Should have been doing that.
This nigga spitting.
Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, people don't, like, oh my God. Like, don't that not make sense? Common sense is not so common. Like, we should not have had this virus break out for you to wash your fucking hands and be all out in public touching people. Like, I'm a natural loner. I'm not finna be out there mingling just to mingle. Yeah. I don't do that. So person like me, I'm not going to put myself in a situation to get COVID-19, even though I'm going to do my research. If I figure out that the vaccine would be better to get than to not to get, I'll go out and get it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I feel like as of now, how I live my life, the safest way possible. Still do some things that I want to do. I don't put myself in harm's way. I feel like a lot of people been putting themselves in harm's way with it, but
that shit true.
Yeah, man. This has been the Benny and Steeze podcast.
Yeah, man. We really, a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. We really, before we started this, we really said that we was just gonna keep it
15 20 minutes. We got a 45-minute podcast sitting on our hands,
and this was just the introduction.
Facts.
This is just the introduction.
Just the introduction. Well, we gonna be recording these every Wednesday and Sunday. So I'm thinking we drop. Well, this is how I want to do it.
Yeah.
We record on Wednesday and Sunday, so that means the first one should drop Sunday. We gonna record one Sunday. That one drop on Wednesday. Exactly. Sure. We keep it going, and we just gonna work like that, man. My social medias are at _ Benny Gold on Instagram and Twitter. Steeze, let the people know where to follow you, man.
Y'all can follow me on Twitter, bro.
Give them the Twitter,
y'all man. Can follow me on Twitter at Steeze1K. That's at STEEZE1K. And I guess y'all can follow me on Snapchat too, bro. Hold up, let me. You feel me? It's at Steeze. That's at ANTSTEEZ. Ain't no E on the end of that.
For sure.
We
gonna see y'all in the next one.
Y'all let us know, you know what I'm saying?
What topics for the next one?
What topics for a show? Let us know, and we'll probably have 2 or 3 of them topics on the podcast.
For sure.
Probably a shout y'all out.
If you leave a topic that y'all want to see us talk about, you definitely getting shout out in the next one.
We talk about it before it's good enough. We talk about it, you definitely getting shouted out. 100%.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, be smooth. Wear your mask, wash your hands. Whatever they be saying.
Arrest them cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
Facts.